Hello, everybody. I hope you had a lovely Sunday. I certainly did. I am back. It's time for some more buffed hooves. Mortipherous was supposed to be here, but unfortunately appears not been able to make it as something has come up. So you may just be stuck with me for now. I have left the co-caster spot open, so if someone does show up, then they are free to join. But as always, let us begin with a delicious video.
Good evening.
Hello.
If you want to co-cast, I'm game.
Yes, yeah, join me, Aldar.
And what's better than to co-cast a guy who beat me?
You're interrupting the video, damn it.
Sorry, not sorry.
Everyone's seen it by this point, don't worry. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to have you on board. It just tried to play again in protest at your talking over the top of it, damn it. Let's just quickly take a look at the teams as we have some time. Couple of minutes. How are you doing tonight anyway, Aldar?
Oh, I'm doing good, doing good. It's been a hard day to get them all together. And I see here on the screen, we have a horrible, horrible team I dislike.
Because they beat you.
Yes, but what a match it was.
Oh, it was a cracker of a match. Hello, Luke. Nice to see you, mate. Yeah, if you haven't seen this match, it's still on my Twitch. You can also see it on my YouTube channel. I think there's a link to my YouTube channel on my Twitch channel. If there's not, I will fix that. Where there is an archive, a treasure trove, if you will, of many games that I have covered over the last couple of years. Hello, McNaughton. I don't think have you been around before?
Oh shit, McNugget. No, damn it. The stream is ruined.
So yes, this team, they were in my division this season. They are terrifying. As you can see, they have the most ridiculous ball centaur in all of REBBL, I believe. I don't think I've seen anything quite as ridiculous as Dollar Bowler. He is, of course, bountied. They have Minotaur, who is getting there in terms of being a good secondary bull centaur.
He leveled up in the last game.
He did,
and
picked up stand.
I actually sat and talked with him after the match, Ard.
Yes.
And he ended up, he was asking, because I also played Chorfs, and he ended up asking, I said, have you thought about stand firm? He said, ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good
So
one.
he ended up taking stand firm on it. So that's nice.
It's a great one to take on a frenzy piece because you can't counter serve them. Basic is conflicted by Rakso being from his G-Man division and Ard being from his minus division. Obviously, I'm biased here in that Ard was in my division, so I have to support my division mate. Aldar is probably a bit more difficult to say, given that this is the team that knocked you out. Are you of the school that you want the team that knocks you out to win the whole thing, because then it justifies
it? No, but after talking with the guy and everything, and after the game and the chat-in game, I am rooting for him because he's just an awesome guy.
Yeah,
and it was a fun game.
He is certainly a good dude.
Yeah, and I see we got an extra person in here.
Have we? Have we?
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Mortipherous. You turned up.
Okay. I made it work.
Well, hey. All right, so we have 3-man casting team here.
Looks
hey, it's going to be fun. It's not like we got other matches that could be used to cast.
We didn't actually talk about Rakso's team, the all-time rugby greats, yet. They're pretty good. They are pretty good. They're less developed than the buffed Hooves by some margin. Do have a nice agi up on a bull centaur, though, so that's pretty nice. And an agi up on ball handling hobgoblin, so not the worst.
But they're lacking claw.
Lacking claw, indeed.
But
the thing is here, there is going to be quite some inducements.
Yeah.
The rugby greats are actually 40k heavy in terms of cash. So
sounds like a wizard from Merlin Wizard Giver.
Yeah, Merlin Wizard Giver giving away the wizard yet again. But
Again.
So it's 500k in inducement.
In the chop as well. But again, if you look at the chop, yes, they're very, very guard heavy.
Yeah.
And yeah, he can take attack for Ard.
Yeah, I think.
I think Ard has just interceded.
Ah. Yes.
And just to call out McNugget, well, big guy, how often have you been in playoff?
All right, Ard. Good luck, mate. Yeah, inducements is happening right now. So Wizard, Apo, and Thark apparently.
Ooh, and careful when you go in because there are other games that are being played at the moment.
I'm being very clever. I'm just searching for buffed hooves.
Good.
Yeah, I'm being smart. I'm not spoiling anyone this time. I'm well behaved.
Yeah, careful with spoiling because now you got a bastard like McNugget in here. He could be mean.
he'll be flashing the red cards at me. So yeah, we've established that I'm on Team Ard, Aldar's on Team Ard. How about you, Mortipherous? Who are you going to back this one?
I think I follow the train and go with Merlin Wizard Giver, and so I'm in Team Ard as well.
Oh dear, wholly biased casting crew here. I apologise, audience, but you're stuck with it. So what are you going to do?
Match is live,
and we are in.
All right. Looks like the buffed hooves are in defense first.
It does indeed. So we will switch the view round to follow the rugby greats. They are nicely color-coded for our convenience here as well.
We have
rugby greats in
gray. Remove your blocker, mate. You're still having up the team on screen.
Oh yeah, good point. I'm terrible for that. Thank you for pointing that out super quick. There we go.
We have
two screens.
The Bull Centaur star player on the side of the all-time rugby greats.
Indeed, yes. So we actually have 3 Bull Centaurs on the rugby greats team. I don't think that's a terrible idea, really, given the disparity in strength. It kind of ups that up a little bit. Oh, perfect defense for the buffed hooves, though. That's not ideal. But yeah, and I don't think I've actually ever seen Thark on the field before, so it's going to be an interesting one.
He is, if you look at him, quite a decent star player, actually, with break, tackle, block, and jogs, and strength 5.
Yeah. Counteracts some of the strength disparity on the part of Dollar Bowler. He's like a not quite as good Dollar Bowler, isn't he? With Loner.
Yeah. Yeah, with Loner. But then again, can be decent, and that's a touchback we see from the start here.
Here's a touchback. That could be pretty good because that's.
I have to say,
a player.
I have to say, I really, really dislike this edgy up on the ball.
Yeah.
Well, Spencer.
Any particular reason?
I think your balls are too important to have something edging up and use for the ball, so you need them for more. It's your strength is often your extra blitzing piece for extra distance, and
yeah,
I would say have you given that guy Mighty Blow instead, or break tackle, he would have been a beast.
Yeah, Luke, unfortunately I didn't know whether I was going to have any co-casters at all going into this, so it's just maybe a co-caster with a question mark there, but there is indeed Aldar and Mortipherous with me. You're probably sick of the sound of Aldar's voice by this point, but he does have lovely dulcet tones.
Aldar, I have to say, I recapped a team with a ball-carrying bull. He went for the double edgy up, and you don't take a ball away from this guy, so if you have the ball on an edgy up bull with sure hands and block and break tackle, this guy is just running around having fun.
He's just doing whatever the hell he wants to do, really. Yeah,
it's like having the ball on Dollar Bowler.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is the pickup of tackle as the first skill after the agi up there means that this is actually not the worst ball sacking player in the world.
He needs break tackle for that, but I agree there can be. But I just think that on a team like Chorf, where you have 6 Chorf blockers and 2 bulls, they are way too important to have one being a ball carrier.
Yeah.
so you can't use him decently on offense.
So what we're really saying here is that we think that Merlin Wizard Giver is going to be the X factor, given that he's the only Minotaur on the field.
Exactly.
He may have given away a wizard, but he may prove to be the decisive factor if he can get that whole wild animal thing out of the way.
Oh, so, and we have on the other bull of the bluffed hooves, we have Stand Firm.
Yes, picked up after beating Aldar. Really good pick for the frenzy piece. Oh, here we go.
And we have the first KO.
Instant pylon.
Oh, it's an injury. Lawrence Delalio is injured. I'm sure we've heard that a few times in Lawrence Delalio's career. Oh,
instant Apo.
Instant Apo. Into a no-cast.
Into no-cast.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, he got an extra Apo, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, did pick up the extra Apo. So that was primarily the purpose of that, just to Apo the first Chorf that gets knocked off the field.
So you can go for the power Apo early on and have still some backup.
Yep.
And it was a hard one on one of the 3 guard mighty blow pieces. And the first wild animal.
Yep. Actually has a deeper bench than Ard as well. 1 extra hobo. Primarily because he brought on the star player, otherwise they would have had the same. That said, Ard's bench does contain Jark Smiles Murder, the hobgoblin who generally carries the ball around.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like Chorf mirrors. I'm not one of them because they can turn into absolute carnage.
But I think the carnage in this one here would favor Ard due to having 2 claw.
Yeah, the claw is going to be potentially a big factor in this game, because if that claw starts popping off all over the place, I mean, we've already seen 1 injury as a result of a claw hit. If that claw starts popping off left, right, and centre, then it could start removing those Chorfs like a can opener, opening cans, dwarf-filled cans.
Yeah. And there are a lot of cans to open.
There are indeed.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yeah. So yeah.
The only question I have to ask you guys in this game: when he hits attack, what kind of injury will he get?
Dead. It's a star player, so that's what happens. They always die. Oh, that is going to be a wrestle.
That's a wrestle. Because if you look at Brother Honor, he's got horns. He only needs 2 assists to hit attack.
Yep.
So
Brother Honor is almost as disgusting a player as Dollar Bowler is.
Yeah, but he's just movement 4, so...
Yep.
Well, he just needs a jump up on the next level, and he is really disgusting.
But he could have picked up a jump up before Horns.
But Horns is so good.
Yeah, I know it is.
I can see the argument. I can see the argument either way. I probably would have gone jump up myself, but Horns is really not a bad pickup because that additional strength on the blitz is just so good.
It's basically a 2-die on every blitz with this guy. Yeah, that's
Good example. If he just moves 2 guard guys in now, he can blitz one of the Chorfs. Even if there's 3 guard there, it's still a 2-die because of Horns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think we see a blitz onto the Mighty Blow guard piece.
Yeah, I would think so too. I think that's the obvious pick.
Just to get rid of it.
The question is then, does he do the veteran move and instant pylon?
I'm not so sure about that one. That's possibly asking for trouble a little bit there.
I think he will push the pylon button, because the only hobgoblin that's there to foul is the one with blotch, and I don't know if you want to use this guy for fouling there.
Yeah, I'm also not convinced that Rakso is going to be fouling on his offensive drive here because he needs the bodies going forward. If it was his defensive drive, then I could see him maybe risking the foul with the blodger. But
I think on the defensive drive, he puts out the blodger as well as the edgy up block shorehands for some rookies, and then definitely.
Ooh,
He's gone straight through.
And that's a reroll.
Yeah, he's gonna No, he's not. He's not. He's just gonna leave him
Oh.
there.
Yeah, it's Dollar Bowler.
Yeah.
It's strength 6.
Dollar Bowler was just like, whatever, mate. We should have seen that coming, really, shouldn't we? I mean, it's
we should.
Modus
we should
operandi.
have.
But yeah, that was classic buffed Hooves play there. What's
but
that?
Again,
you've set up a screen? Ha! I have this bull here.
Yeah, but if he doesn't want Dollar Bowler to get bit, and I would any day use that Blood Hobgoblin to foul him, he needs to move people back to defend afterwards. As a buffed Hooves needs to go in and block these guards off, else Dollar Bowler is going to get hit and fouled.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, he has to. I think the grab diving tackle one, in front of the into the back, one square diagonally, behind the Dollar Bowler to mark the star.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that's the right call. It's going to be a GFI to get there, but I think it's worth taking.
It is worth. This guy is so strong, and I would have started basing all the Chorfs here.
He needed to base now because Dollar Bowler is going to get blasted in the face this time.
Yeah, that's why I think he definitely needs to move that Chorf in and tuck him in the side. That's nice, though. Bring the Hobgoblin round.
That's
really good. That makes it much more difficult to get in a Dollar Bowler.
And here we go.
Yeah, and in he goes.
That's still not good enough, because if you take Mighty Blow Chorf, Rona and Ogara, and moves him one down, take the next Chorf, move him one down, you got a 2-die with the bull.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 1-die. Then you need somebody to come around. You can take the other bull and come around. That's a 2-die, and you can push him where you want, and you can foul him to the end of Earth.
We are gonna leave Brother Honor on the ground for this one.
That's out of safety, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Because as we said, we don't think there's going to be fouls coming in here.
But now I think Sinzan Broke is hitting Chad Manley, the manliest of the short leg men.
Yeah.
And then Hark is blitzing this big Dollar Bowler here.
Yeah.
There's coming one of the Chorfs. Oh,
we're not going to hit him. Okay.
Is this the idea of dodging the edgy for a hobo out?
It's brave.
It's just 2+.
It's a 2+.
It's just a 2+, yeah, it is.
He does have the reroll for it as well, so it's
and there we get a hit.
Plausible.
That's stand firm. He just stands up and gets annoying next turn.
It's a good skill. And we just get a push over here as well. So now, surely you would think that what we're going to see is... fails a dodge. We will instantly re-roll that.
Will he snake it?
No.
He does not snake it. Sneaks through. So Ard shot his shot, didn't quite get there, unfortunately, and it looks like Rakso is going to learn his lesson here and cage off a bit more efficiently. That said, there's now a quite juicy hit on Carlos Spencer.
Yeah, I think we see a hit on Carlos Spencer, but not by Dollar Bowler.
Yeah, I think it will be with the frenzy piece here. You can move the other Chorf in to support so that if the frenzy doesn't work.
We
just takes the 1-die, but stands it firm. Stand firm, already proving to be useful. But yeah, so I think REBBL will move round so that you can frenzy him out of the way, and then Dollar Bowler can get in on the ball again. Not directly on the ball this time, but can certainly cause some problems there.
It's a bit
you can also do just easier. You have over on the top, you can just blitz the cage corner with
claw. With claw, horns, and
and it's an armor break.
It's just a stun.
Mighty blow not used. Mighty blow not used. Yeah,
is he piling on?
I think he's piling on.
He is.
Of course.
Nothing happens. But we do have another Chorf we can slot in there to put the pressure on the ball. We may well see the Minotaur attempt to move again this time as well.
Putting the Minotaur on the ball.
Not the worst idea ever.
Well, he hasn't got tackle, which the Chorf had, which doesn't matter because that's not the dodge, that's not a blotch hobgoblin.
That's not the blotch hobgoblin, so... And we have a movement here.
Ooh. This is dirty.
This is dirty. This is some dirty, dirty, dirty play.
And a 3-die on a Chorf.
Yep. No armor break.
Ooh. No armor break, but we're getting ready to hit the Thark next turn.
Yep, we are indeed. This has
Killing.
turned into the exact kind of rock I was expecting it to turn into.
It has to. In a Chorf off, you have to think about that. That's a good hit. No armor break.
No armor break.
Are you dodging out Bunker here? I think he has.
Yeah, I mean he's not sitting on tackle right now.
He's not sitting on tackle. He's not sitting on mighty blow either.
Yeah. Oh, we have a fourth podcaster apparently.
Yeah, we have.
That's the correct commentary for that play.
Yeah.
So, I would actually consider taking this Wrestle Hobgoblin and maybe move him around to cover that Martin Johnson Chorf the last on the corner.
I don't think that's a terrible idea either. That prevents him from realistically dealing with Brother Hope and Chuck Chunk without doing something very silly, especially with the stunned Chorf down in the middle there. Basically, everything in this kind of area here is in pretty dire trouble. Looks like that's what he's... No, he's just going to bring him forward. Just tuck him in.
It's not a bad choice either because even now with the guard, you don't... Oh, I don't like this way around, but okay.
Yeah, that's leaving a potential for a hole, but I don't think it's a particularly good one.
You have to go through the Wizard Giver.
Yep. He's preventing a break tackle breakout there. Shoves off the Hobgoblin.
Well, the problem is now that buffed Hooves, they're also quite covered up. If you blitz with the bold Jonas Lunau on that Hobgoblin, and then move the Chorf up, you can move up that side.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and we take him down. So yeah, you can get something of a side screen going on here.
Ooh. You see 3 GFIs without proccing Shore Feet.
It happens. It does happen.
And now
I think we see a side cage here.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a side cage. It's a bit of a flimsy one, but I don't know if Ard is being given the opportunity to start smacking around this Chorf team with his claws. He may just accept that his opponent's going to score and then just focus on deleting Rakso's team for the second half.
He can surf him.
He can surf him.
That's actually fairly easy.
Yep, it is pretty easy from there.
Because you can use Chuck Chunk to move down that one, and then if you basically come around and hit this other chop, you can just basically take Dollar Baller and say, "Ooh, I'm gonna surf you, boy."
Yep.
I think we see a hit on...
Fails dodge. Casual Chorf dodge fails.
4+ Chorf dodge fails. He rerolls.
And fails that
and
one
fails.
Again. Why? Why do you dodge in this situation? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know.
I think a hit on Brother Hope with a 1-die would be the way to go.
Yeah, that's a better choice for me. I think it might have been that he's aware that he's in a very precarious position in terms of a surf, and as a consequence was trying to do something to stop Merlin Wizard Giver from performing a surf. That looked like where he was trying to go to from here. But yeah, or potentially putting another tackle zone between Dollar Bowler and the ball. But yeah, it didn't really work. So we are just getting pushes here, but that's fine because he's still surfable.
I don't see that serve at all, but
You
that's just
you
me.
block with the Minotaur.
Yeah, you would block with the Minotaur and then
Open
blitz
the
with
way
it.
for Dollar Bowler and
Yeah,
He's
but again, Dollar Baller, he can now hit this bull, and then you just you just lock them in for the next turn.
And Merlin Wizard Giver breaks armor as well, just because he's a good boy. That is a stun.
if he moves, he's a good boy. If not, he isn't.
If he moves.
So yeah, he can't now surf the ball, but he can hit the bull.
Yeah, he can set it up for the triple surf next turn.
Yeah.
If he wants to.
Yeah, which would be very spicy.
I want to see that.
The lesser spotted shit triple surf.
I think we see a hit on the star player.
All right.
I just can't pronounce the name of that.
Thark.
I think it's just
Thark. Thark? Okay.
We fail one. Ooh, and we reroll this instantly.
Yeah.
Snake?
Instant reroll.
No snake.
No.
Snake.
Just roll 6s.
Oh, we just go for the ball.
And gets the ball.
And gets the ball down.
Let's see if it's a scatter. Let's see if Magnet Hands is in operation. Oh, what a scatter! What a scatter. That's possibly the worst place that could have gone.
For whom?
For Rakso.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. His ball carrier is stunned.
Yeah.
And the RG3 ball is far, far away. And we have another break tackle. Ooh, and this is spicy.
That's a juicy one, yeah.
That's a very juicy one. This is looking pretty dire for Rakso at this point.
Is this a double surf next turn? If he doesn't do anything, that's a double surf.
Yep.
You can even make it.
Fails dodge.
A KO. Hey, it's okay. It's a kick. He used his skill.
Indeed. I don't think he minds too much about
You
that.
can even, if he doesn't get any of those out there, he needs to dodge, but easy break tackle dodge. But if none of them go away, he can triple surf over there.
Yeah. Yeah, and realistically speaking, he has to break tackle dodge out of here, or he's probably losing that ball.
He's not just losing that bull. He's definitely losing the Chorf as well.
Yeah.
And the Hobgoblin.
And the Hobgoblin.
And the Hobgoblin if he gets back up, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that difficult actually to push the Hobgoblin out anyway here, I think, but yeah, it's
Well, basically, if they don't move, you just take the Hobgoblin with the wrestle block first. You just need to push in.
Yep.
And then you just need somebody over to assist, and that should be easy to find.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just use your bull to serve whoever you want, and then you have a bull standing on the sideline, and you block with the Chorf to send the Chorf off, and you send all three off.
Yep.
Even without using a blitz.
Even without using a blitz.
Yeah, you take
I would agree with Luke with the Agi 2 should never dodge unless on claw for important blitzes. It's a scan.
Into a pow.
Ooh.
He's going to scatter the ball.
And he scattered the ball.
The little Hobgoblin who could here. Nope. Dollar Bowler catches it.
Magnet hands.
Magnet hands. Chorfs always roll. Bulls always roll sixes, don't they? Ugh. Rakso's just probably tearing out chunks of his own hair right now.
I think he's just crying. Oh, diving tackle.
Diving tackle is a good skill.
I like diving tackle.
Yep.
Especially on blotch step blitzes on the Pro Elf team.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen mine?
I playing my Pro Elves as well, and I casted the match against Ard.
Yeah.
Aldar. So I know. Oh,
here he goes.
He's just pushing that button. He's holding it. He's just holding it down.
Yeah.
It's typical veteran move, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're a chore coach and you got piling on, it's just instant pile on every time.
Is it a ball carrier blitz? Is it a ball carrier blitz?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
No. Stand up to Chorf and then you can block whoever you want. You can surf whatever you want. See?
That's true. That is very true.
Yeah, that's one.
Hobo. Oh no!
It's a dead hobo.
He's killed him.
That's a dead
gotta
hobo.
be the second Apo.
Yep, into stun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Apo's
yeah.
hobo.
Ooh, and he's
dead.
dead. Oh,
wow!
Brutal. Truly brutal. He's dead, Jim.
If you want to be spicy, you can still surf the bull.
Yep, you can still surf the bull here.
But you need to be a bit spicy because you would need to use the Mino with 2 GF5 to block out that space behind.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Chorf dodge.
I think we're unlikely to see that, but it would be nice, wouldn't it?
I think we see a dollar bowler blitz on the blotch hobo.
Nah, I think he goes through the Chorf.
That's
Okay.
a treat. I block. You take that any day.
Yeah.
Straight through towards the touchline.
Yeah.
He needs to go downwards, right?
Yeah, but Ard don't has to score here.
Mm-hmm.
He just can defend the ball now, and
he's got 4 turns with dollar baller. He can put him to the middle line. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's why I thought he's going to blitz the hobo and just break tackle through the tackle zone of the chaos, the Chorf.
Yeah.
And there we are ready to serve
another hobgoblin.
Yeah, I think he's probably going for the maximum amount of surfs he can possibly get here, isn't he? Which is a completely understandable and valid tactic. Do you think you try and move Merlin Wizard Giver around to provide an assist so that you can take a hit at the Chorf on the side? Or do you just leave him where he is?
You don't move Merlin Wizard Giver. Because if you move him, there is an easy break tackle red die.
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah.
It still is a 4+ break tackle onto a red die.
Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to move him. Presumably what he's doing there is he's setting up for a hit on Harath next time round. Hathark. Sorry, Harath? I don't know what Harath is. Hathark.
And there we see the lightning bolt. Straight on dollar baller, but he's a beast.
He's a beast. He just is like, nah, whatever.
Well, who's picking up the ball now? Are you just taking dollar bowler picking up the ball?
I mean, realistically speaking, it's got to be the blodge hobo. But
on side of the rugby grades, yeah.
In terms of pickups for
who is really picking up the ball? I think it is dollar bowler.
Yeah, I think it's going to be dollar bowler trying to pick the ball up here.
Or do we see a scatter here?
We might.
No, we can't stand firm.
Oh, it's a stand firm. No, we don't. Yeah. We don't see.
You don't do that because that would also stand firm. Ooh,
it is a KO. Chuck Chunk is out of there.
He got chucked away out of there.
He did.
No, he's just a chunk lying on the sideline.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and pick up with the hobo now. And succeeds. Yeah. That was some good dodging.
I need, you can move up.
But where to go? I think the only way is getting onto the right side of Martin Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, you just got the Frenzy Bull on the other side who's just going to break tackle out and just smack him in the face.
Like, hello!
and
I see you're trying to run away with the ball, aren't you?
And he's still getting smacked in the face from this guy.
Yeah,
I'm not
quite sure why the actually like a bad impression of Margaret Thatcher there, but I'm sticking with it.
If you go,
I think you go with a blitz from dollar bowler.
Yeah.
No, you blitz from the Chorf blocker on the sideline. Tackle.
Yeah, smack him with tackle.
Dollar Baller got tackle as well, so...
Yeah, but you need Dollar Baller to move forward.
Yeah, just to make this ball more difficult. Are we going to see more Magnet Hands?
Magnet Hands on Merlin.
Nope, we are just going to see a scatter next to Hrath. That is in some nice spicy Chorf tackle zones there, so...
I think we see the step up over there.
Yeah, makes sense. We might see a Merlin hit now and then bring the other Chorf round so you can hit Hrath out the way.
Yeah. And
Yep.
here we go. Block is a good skill.
Block is a good skill. The old bouncy bouncy. We aren't going to follow that one. We're probably going to stick diving tackle on it instead. Although I would be tempted to bring the diving tackler in to harass. Yep, here we are.
Yeah.
Make things a bit more difficult for the Agi up ball. Up pops the other one.
Do you bring the Wrestle Hobgoblin around with when you try to get a one-time attack?
Yeah,
I think so.
Oh,
no,
no, so you just
we're just going to dodge Dollar
just
Bowler.
put Dollar Ball on it.
Yeah. Gets the one die. It is just a bouncy there, unfortunately. I think you maybe bring the Hobgoblin in a bit tighter just to make it a bit harder to get through to the ball there. Yeah. That's what he's doing.
But now you're giving up a free hit on Brother Honor here.
Yep.
Yeah, but
still no foulable target because no Hobgoblin to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And there is the Blood Hobgoblin.
Yeah, but he's trying to get up the ball.
Yeah, I think the Blood Hobgoblin is going to have to be the ball carrier in this situation. So
why you got an free ball?
True.
Ooh.
But you're giving up a lot of strength if you remove that Agi up ball from the offensive equation here.
Yeah, but you have Hthark as
we scout
another.
Yeah, we are.
And
Dollar
Bowler.
Oh.
Wow.
No magnet hands. No magnet hands. Yeah, I can change it. There we go. There you are, Ploppin. It was a bit cluttered, admittedly. Force a habit for me. That scatter was crazy. Yeah, it is the thick skull just everywhere, Ploppin, you're correct. Yeah, that scatter was crazy. It just bounced the whole way back through to sit on diving tackle.
The problem is because this match has the thickest of skulls.
Yeah. That was a failed Hobgoblin dodge.
Yeah. And now we see a hit with Merlin to open up way for Dollar Bowler.
Absolutely. We're going to open the way with that Merlin hit. And then that not only gives us Dollar Bowler, but it also gives us the ability to bring round, assuming that that Chorf goes down or gets pushed a couple of times. Chad Manley can then come in as well.
First thing you do is you take REBBL Insane and move him down as a scoring threat.
Yes. Yes, I think you have to at this point.
And if you're smart, you engineer a hit on Jonah Luna Lomu because he's the only scoring threat for Rakso.
I mean, he has a hit on him really because he's got the frenzy ball who can take a smack at him. I'm not sure about that one. That makes things a bit more difficult. He may well just be going, I'm not going to bother with the scoring threat. I'm just going to pummel him as much as I can. So you may see a Dollar Bowler hit on Hthark here. Or we may see, we are going to see the Wizard Giver go in. That is a frenzy right into the middle of the pack there. And he gets him. No armor break.
Nothing.
Nada. But that does mean that we could see a Dollar Bowler Blitz, which is what we're going to see. Very nice.
You're scattering the ball again?
Yep.
Pushing it closer to the end zone.
just baby steps, isn't it? Just little baby steps.
And now you just take this REBBL Insane, run in, and then dodge out. Pick up the ball and dodge out. Let's go all the way spicy.
Yeah.
No, further. You need the scoring threat.
I think what we're going to see here is we're going to see a blitz through attempt on Carlos Spencer next turn, then a pickup attempt with Dollar Bowler. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with sure feet and sprint. That is doable.
Nope, Dollar Bowler is 1 foot too far away. He's 10 feet away.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You can just click on dollar baller now.
Yeah, you are correct. You are correct. Yeah, Ard has no scoring threat. But he's burned the wizard, burned the Appos. He's got to be feeling pretty good.
And he's more likely avoided Rakso to score, so he is in a damn good position.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive. He's had a good half, I think. I'd be very happy with this half if I was Ard.
Very happy that this is a bloody brilliant half.
Yeah.
You remove 2 Appos, a wizard, and he doesn't score.
And killed the ball carrier Hobbo as well.
Yeah, that is win.
Win. Yeah.
In the first half for a Chorfs team.
Yep.
Ooh.
All right. So what are we going to see here? Are we going to see some mad dodge attempt out? I mean, has he got anyone in range? Is the ball in range? Jonolomi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
You have to somehow get around and pass it to it, hand off to him or pass it to him, and then get away with it. And that handoff is not going to be easy.
Well, he needs to pass over a few Chorfs.
Yeah.
But he can't do that now.
Nope.
But he's just getting the hit on Dollar Bowler.
Yeah. Oh, it's an armor break.
Ooh.
But it's just a stun. And I don't think he's got anything that he can foul unless he wants to dodge out the ball to foul Dollar Bowler. I doubt that's going to happen.
Which would be tempting.
I think it's a little bit too spicy for Rakso's palate there.
Ooh, Brother Hope.
Brother Hope goes down there.
That's an injury. What's that? That's a miss next game. Ooh, that's a rough one to injure. He goes back in.
Yeah.
Instant Apple.
Mm-hmm. All right. So last turn of the half. Let's see whether the buff thieves can answer pain with pain here. There's a couple of potential targets they can smack.
I would take Brother Honor and just run around and 2 dice a Thark in the face with Claw Mighty Blow and pile that on all day.
Yeah, same here.
Twice on Sundays.
Same here. It's just too juicy a hit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like that may well be what we're going for. Not only that, but he's kind of set it up here so that he could potentially foul him. He might be going for a wizard give a hit on him, though. I'm not sure.
Ooh, attack is down.
You are slightly ahead of me, apparently. I am running behind. I'm not sure why.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. I'm not sure why. But, my game will catch up in a second. Oh, it's an injury. It is an injury. What's he taken? It's just a badly hurt. Sneak the hobbo out. Oh, very cheeky. Very, very cheeky. Gets the extra hit in. Goes for the pickup, because why not? Alright, so we are on to the second half. Hopefully my game will have caught up then, and therefore the commentary won't be out of sync.
So
both come back.
Every single inducement is gone after the first half.
Yep. Every single inducement is gone.
He didn't get anything basically from it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and pretty much nothing for that 500k of inducements. So now Buff Hooves drive. Both of their players have come back onto the field as well. It's looking a bit rough for Rakso here, it must be said. He's going to need quite a bit of luck to survive the onslaught. We all know what the Buff Hooves are like in the second half of games. They are a terrifying prospect. They love to just pitch clear at this point. My pitch. Get off. Get out of it.
Yeah. First half they're toying with the food, unless the food is toying a bit with them. Second half they just get off.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm expecting to see Ard set up very aggressively here. And then just try and boss the pitch as much as possible. which isn't that difficult with Dollar Bowler on there.
No.
And with Hathart gone now, the strength of disparity very telling. Yeah, exactly, Araka. It just takes a bit for their bloodthirst to build up, and once it starts running, you know, the pain train, it just hasn't got any brakes. There's no brakes on that pain train.
I think the setup of Rakso isn't the best he could do. Mm-hmm. I would have swapped out the blotch hobo for another hobo to put the Chorf blocker into the back as well.
Yeah.
To protect all of my guard pieces.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I think he's got the blodge hobo on there as a potential for picking the ball up and stealing it and getting a score. But yeah, I think what we were saying is that this is looking like pretty dire for Rakso at this point. The buffed Hooves just outclass him in terms of development, and as a consequence, it's going to be tough. That said, he does have the tackle agi up bull, who could produce a bit of magic. Would it be nicer with break tackle on as well? But
exactly, it really misses break tackle this ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the tackle should have been breaking tackle. Mm-hmm. If you want him as a ball carrier, you should have picked up break tackle after the edge up.
Yeah. I mean, I get the tackle though. It's also probably dependent on who he had to face, and I expect break tackle would be the next one. There we go. Kickoff return doing its thing. It's actually going to run.
Oh, not picking it up, standing it directly underneath double landing.
No, he is gonna be spicy and pick it up with another zombie and vanity pass.
Yep.
Because another zombie is missing one SPP.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be the plan. I think it's going to make it almost impossible for the armor break. That's an elbow.
Joe Rokogo.
Here's move bust.
Movement bust.
You shred him.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's got the money to replace him, so you shred him. Okay, so no dice. Break there. Doesn't follow, isn't going to pile it on. Is going to be very careful and make the screen so that he can do his vanity pass shenanigans. Vanity passing in a Challengers Cup game. With Chorfs, you love to see it.
Yeah, but I think Ard is so good after the first half that he can try that.
Yeah.
I would have respected him even more if it was a Chorf to Chorf pass.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, the Wizard Giver takes down the other.
Taking both down.
It's a stun. Yeah, it keeps him in place. You don't want Wizard Giver to get too far off to the right hand side here.
That Mino needs another double for Claw.
Yes. And then it just turns into an absolute monster.
Or piling on, just for fun.
Yeah, piling on Minotaur is always good.
I was thinking about not for Claw, for Pro.
Pro's not a terrible idea.
Especially on the guy, on this guy, because Ard has a lot of problems of the behavior of Merlin Wizard Giver.
Yes.
So he can.
Are we here to be serious, or are we here for fun?
Pro is fun on big guys.
Well, he could also just go even more funny and on a double go dodge.
Oh yeah.
Blodge ball.
Blodge ball would be mean. Okay, we're gonna fail the pickup.
Is he
No, he's not a reroll.
I was thinking about taking the reroll because he got a fourth one out of the kickoff event.
Rakso can pick up the ball with the ball.
Yeah, Carlos Spencer can indeed pick up the ball. I was just checking that. So we may well see that as an attempt. The only issue with that is that Dollar Bowler is lurking and will immediately go clap Carlos Spencer's cheeks so hard that his brain rings for several weeks afterwards. Here comes the blitz. We are going to blitz Brother Honor. I think that was the obvious target as well. It is POW.
Is it an armor break? Oh, it's an armor break.
It's a KO. Big KO.
That's a really big KO, but now the blitzing work is on the balls.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and he blocked himself off. He needed GFI more. Yeah,
here he goes.
He's
going to try and pick
he's
the ball
going
up.
for the ball.
Yeah, he's going to try and pick the ball up.
Yeah, I would have taken the blitz with Carlos Spencer on the wrestle to pick the ball up easier.
Yeah, I agree. Here he goes.
He
Don't go for the
couldn't
ball.
have. If he went with Carlos Spencer, he couldn't have picked the ball up.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be exactly 9 squares.
I miscounted the as pros sometimes you cut corners and
Yes.
I miscounted that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any break tackle on there to cut the corner with, but yeah, instead of picking it up, he's actually just going to stand over the top of it. I'm not sure I like that. I think I would have preferred to pick it up because the end result is going to be the same, and at least that way it might have scattered favourably for you. But hey,
now we see Dollar Bowler hitting a bull and freeing up the ball.
Yeah. I expect Ard will take some moves to just deal with things a little bit first. Yeah, there we go. He's going to loop round. And that is a very good hit. That was a POW. Sorry, the portrait concealed that somewhat. So we will see a hob pickup attempt imminently.
Yeah, but is he picking up with not a zombie again?
I don't know. I would advise against it.
Yes, of course.
I would advise against it as well, but I think he is going for it.
I don't think a hobgoblin level is worth losing the match over. So we will see. We are going to Wizard Giver over on the side though, which succeeds, and it's an armor break.
And armor break.
And it's just a stun.
Yeah, just a stun.
But every stun on a guard piece is a stun on a guard piece.
Exactly. Every stun here is big deal for pushing that ball forwards.
It's AV9 duel. Every stun is a piece that's missing.
Yep. So what I think we could potentially see... yeah, we're not going to pick it up. I didn't think so. We are going to bring him in for an assist. That is what I was expecting. We're going to pick it up with sure hands, I think. And then run it behind into that pocket. You can get far enough away that it's going to be lots and lots of GFIs to get there for Carlos Spencer.
Yeah, I think Carlos Spencer can't hit him.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to form a cage of sorts. There we go. It picks it up. Doesn't even need sure hands to do it. So could have picked it up with not a zombie if he'd wanted to. But we are going to frenzy out the other bull. You'll love to see it. Just the bouncy there.
There's still fairly easy one dice on the ball here.
Yeah, there is. He's going to bring Claw in, I think.
That just makes it worse. It succeeds, but
yeah,
if that had failed, that would just have made it even worse, right? That could have been a 2-die on the ball.
Yeah, he's relying on Wizard Giver's tackle zone here to protect the ball. So it's kind of like a weird exploded cage. And we are going to take a hit on a Chaos Dwarf over on the side here as well. And there we go. He is donked, but alive. No damage, just a lot of knockdowns. Rakso can now start trying to gum up the works a little bit here. Prevent moving forward easily. The only problem is that unless you're sticking multiple tackle zones on Dollar Bowler, he's going exactly where he wants to go when he wants to go there.
If he takes the dodge with Carlos Spence past Dollar Bowler, he can 2-die the ball from behind.
Yeah.
But you have to cut the corner on the right downside of Dollar Bowler, and I don't know if he gonna take that.
Or you just do this one because you got break tackle and a few
and sure feet, but it wasn't the blitz.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I don't think he could blitz. By going around there, he has to blitz here.
Yeah, he could have.
He took a dodge.
He took the it's a 3+ dodge, so that's a fine one.
Skill. Yeah, it's a 3+ dodge, so it wasn't the worst thing ever. But he took the dodge. That was brave play, and he was rewarded for it. Not rewarded so much with the scatter, although the scatter could have been slightly worse there. I'm looking at this to try and figure out what I think would be a good course of action. There's an argument that says that it's trying to scatter the ball again, so it scatters behind your Chorfs is not the worst idea by failing to pick it up with the guard Chorf that hasn't moved yet.
Yeah.
But that would be a 4+ dodge without.
Oh yeah, it would have been a 4+ dodge without a reroll. With a reroll.
If he falls in, we're going to try and dodge the hobo in.
But he's.
And he's making it.
But he
fails to pick up. Oof. Well, at least it's in 3 tackle zones.
Yeah, it's in 3 tackle zones. Unfortunately, one of them is the wizard giver, so he's going to be a little difficult to knock down.
A Chorf and 2 hobgoblins from Rakso.
Yep.
But again, Rakso is not.
And that's an injury. Devalio has now been injured. Again.
# safe.
Yep. Died in the first half, badly hurt in the second. Big removal though. So if you're Ard here, what are you doing? I mean, Dollar Bowler can actually get round, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5,
think
6,
I think
7,
we see
yeah,
the blitz
easily.
on the blotch hobo with Dollar Bowler.
Yeah, because the chain pushes the Chorf off.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. And then you can dodge the hobo. You don't even need to dodge the hobo. You can bring the hobo in to try and pick up again.
And we see a hit from Merlin Wizard Giver on the hobo.
Yeah.
That's the clear.
That's the clear path. There it comes. Double pals. Boom. Merlin Wizard Giver on fire today.
And an armor break.
And an injury.
Manunu has been injured. Badly hurt.
Manunu is gonna sleep it off in the injury box.
Yep, indeed.
And what have we said earlier? It's the second half where Ard is.
Ooh, and a snake.
The Minotaur has the ball. The Wizard Giver has the ball.
I think we see a blitz on every turn now.
Yep.
To get that ball into the end zone.
Yep.
Okay, here is it. You don't even need to blitz and hit anything. You can just click the blitz button and run him up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I think now every blitz is going to the movement of Merlin Wizard Giver here.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I don't even know if I've even. Oh no, I have, because someone scored a Minotaur touchdown against me, so I have seen the animation. But it's a very rarely seen animation. We can but keep our fingers crossed that we'll get to see it tonight. A rare treat. All right, so we are just going to try and keep a wall in front. That is not going to help. That is an instant reroll. Rakso burning through these rerolls like nobody's business.
In overtime format?
In an overtime format. Drink. Good hit over here, though. The problem is there's no good red dice here either.
No, and he already blitzed, so...
Yeah. So at this point, you've got Dollar Bowler and you've got Merlin Wizard Giver unoccupied. This is desperation mode for sure, basic. Dodges out. That's just an easy blitz target, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but you blitzing that guy with Merlin and just rampage through this body of a hobgoblin.
I'm inclined to think that actually you're blitzing the Chorf. However, yeah, given the press of bodies there, I think you have to blitz the hobgoblin, don't you? And then you can use Dollar Bowler to protect it along with Smiles Murder.
You click Dollar Bowler, you blitz the hobgoblin, push him next to the Chorf, and then you run behind them so you cover up them both.
Yeah, I mean the problem is that you need to be blitzing with Merlin really to move him ahead, because otherwise
you got a few turns still. You can blitz with Dollar Bowler this turn. and basically base him up so he doesn't have a good chance to get out, and then you can blitz every round with.
First things first, you want to be standing these Chorfs up. I would be bringing Minotauritaria around over the top as well to block off the Chorfs from being able to move. Along with Not a Zombie, I'd stick him on one of these guard Chorfs to stop them from moving altogether. You can even, use Brother Justice as well to just gum up the works a bit there, so they'd have to be dodging off. He's got too many players free for Rakso to really stop him from moving forward on anything other than a wild animal fail here. Or terrible dice on the actual attempt to knock through the Hobgoblin. Which is perfectly possible. We are talking about a Minotaur here. They are not the most reliable of players.
Now you just blitz with the Minotaur. Yeah, that's a 3-die into a 3-die.
Push. Yeah, Mino Carrier, he caught the ball. That is a knockdown. And it's an arm break.
And that's an injury.
Christian Collins out there.
We are well on the way to the famous 5 SPP touchdown.
Yeah, the Magnet
Hands.
Hands.
Injury on the way.
He got an injury on the way. It's the Magnet Hands Minotaur Merlin Wizard Giver. Gives a Mino, wins the game. Maybe.
Oh,
and he levels if he scores now.
It is going to be a level if he scores. That's big.
I think I'm a bit behind of you, but I just saw the injury.
Quite possibly. I was behind Aldar for a brief moment, so it seems to be a bit all over the place today. Server's just having a bit of a crazy one. But yeah, look at that Kaz box. That's just gruesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hashtag Cyanide API working great.
That's 6 Kaz, one of whom is a star player, and one of whom is a dead star hobo. Jason Leonard completely destroyed. It's really difficult to see.
And a movement busted Hobgoblin too.
And there's a movement busted Hobgoblin and an MNG Blood Goblin and an MN. Is it an MNG Chorf? That's no. Something is MNG as well, I think.
Yeah, I think it was an MNG Chorf. I'll double check. But,
that's just one Chorf in this box.
Yeah.
And 4 Hobgoblins, but the Chorf is just badly hurt. So
yeah, there's an MNG on it.
The MNG was the hit on Brother Honor, I think.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, the one that got appoed. Yeah. Okay, stand firm is a skill. It is a good skill. I'm just going to push over on Albril Insane. Still stuck on diving tackle. This is looking pretty dire for Rakso at this point.
I think I would try to score as quickly as possible on the Minotaur.
Yeah, I wouldn't be faffing around.
Because I learned it the hard way. You
score on turn 15.
I learned it the hard way to score on the opponent's drive as early as possible.
Mm-hmm. Red dice go in.
Hook the both down.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you have to score as early as possible with the Minotaur as well. He's just too unreliable. Because you're looking at 4 pluses to get him up there now.
No, you still need 2 pluses.
2 pluses. You just activate him as a blitz.
Yeah, activate the blitz.
Because you don't need to blitz anything up here. You can hit anything you like.
Mm-hmm. You can blitz. You're correct. I always forget about that.
And
okay, we're just going to power some more Chorfs while we're at it. Claws.
With a claw and claw into KO.
Hashtag safe.
Yeah. As we were talking about, this is the snowball of doom that the buffed Hooves do so damn well in the second half of every game they play in.
There was no hope for the other Chorf.
Mm-hmm. And if you're gonna clunch up all the Chorfs, no Chorf is moving anywhere.
Yeah.
As well as I would be happy to have these 2 Chorfs on these 2 bulls.
Yes. Yeah, because it's
here we see a final blitz.
And we have nice one.
Very nice. Yeah, I think you probably just run. We are going to go for the red dice. I like it. Might as well.
And with grab, so
Grab is even better.
he can just push him back to the other one and clunch him in again.
Duck back where they were. I think you're probably running Jark Smiles Murder away. No, you're just going to leave him. That works. I probably would have run him away just to keep him safe.
Yeah, but I think he is safe.
Yeah, Rakso's dice are really not helping here, are they?
Who is gonna get this hobgoblin? I don't see anyone.
Fair point.
6+6+.
Yeah.
6+ into 1 die with a Chorf.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Oh, with double skulls.
Do you just? Oh, you don't need it.
Stand firm is a good skill.
Now he has a free guard piece to blitz the. That could open up the possibility. Oh, he's dodging.
Yep.
He's just trying to avoid more hits.
Yeah, especially with the claw guy.
Yeah, get him off claw.
Brother Justice is doing work here.
Am I wrong in thinking that Buffed Hooves picked up a reroll, so he actually only has 3?
Yeah.
He normally had 3 and had Brilliance coaching.
Yes, correct. So,
or was it cheering cheerleaders?
Or Sanam, are you saying that he should drop 2 rerolls and just go down to 1? Just to make it a bit fairer for everyone else. Oh.
And we have another claw hit.
It's another armor break.
It's just a stun.
Just a stun, but...
At least Pilot is off the field.
Yeah, and there's a 2 die on the ball. This Chorf is getting blocked in.
Yeah. Yeah, this is cruel at this point, isn't it? It's a little bit cruel.
That's just a murder.
Do you score now, or do you wait one more turn?
I would score now.
Wait.
Just.
He's already blitzed this turn, so it's going to be a 50.
Oh, he blitzed. So yeah. If he blitzed, I would wait. Yeah.
I would just wait, because a riot at this point, 4 turns. I could conceivably see the Agi up ball scoring in 4 turns. No, he's going to go for it.
Nope.
Oh, it's going to go straight to the turn. That was brave, wasn't it?
The animation looks faster than he's actually.
Yeah.
Here is it. If he doesn't score on the ball, not much is wrong because
extra time.
You go in overtime with
or rerolls,
a vastly superior team.
And 4 rerolls.
And 4 rerolls, yeah.
Yeah.
And on the side of we have 2 hobos left on the side of Rexel.
So we're going to see a foul there.
Dodges out. I think he might have been going for a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it fails, he keeps the ball and nothing happens. That's true, but the more wild animal fails you get, the more scared you get of wild animal fails. If I were Ard here, I wouldn't be messing around. I'd be scoring, because you really don't want that wild animal fail to come on turn 16 at this point. Especially because this will give Merlin Wizard Giver a level. Make him even more
I would just use
it.
the blitz, walk it in, and...
There we go. That's a spotted Minotaur touchdown. And it's hard not to see that as GG's. Minor dance. It's a rare thing to see that.
This Minotaur made a lot of work in that drive as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He did absolute work. Completely justified his inclusion in the team here.
Not
the
gonna stay
out
out
as well.
And the knocked out Chorf says, "Nope, not anymore.
Not getting back in. Not happening."
I don't want this beating.
both Chorfs just going, nope, 1s on both. But yeah, that's a very reduced team, isn't it? What? 4 Chorfs, 2 Bulls, and 2 rookie Hobgoblins.
Yeah.
It's just grim. Grim.
I haven't seen this on a Chorf team a long time.
Yeah, this is what we call it's what I call a Chorf ganking, which is where a Chorf team just annihilates their opposition. It just so happens to be this is a Chorf ganked Chorf team.
Yeah, well, I've received that in Division 2 when I played my Chorf team. Sadly, I got pitch cleared by goblins.
I think the only pitch clear I've ever done was against goblins.
Yeah.
I think goblins either pitch clear you or get pitch cleared by you.
Well, I played against Kendar. He's a really, really good goblin coach.
Yeah,
and he says,
Keanu is a great goblin coach.
there is one game a season, basically, around that, where everything just goes Goblin's way.
Yep. And there's usually one game a season where everything goes completely the opposite and nothing works, which is what happened to my opponent in the circumstances that we're talking about. It's like every special weapon fails, every bribe fails. You know, the troll really stupid's turn ones.
Do we see here a Chorf one-turn attempt?
No.
No.
There's no frenzy.
I didn't see that game, Basic, so I couldn't tell you. Throw a rock is cancelled out. It's a very short kick. Do you attempt some sort of ridiculous passing play with your Uber Agi ball? You know, the 5+ pass. And then just pray you can get through.
I would use Sinsen Broke. Chorf, who hasn't activated yet.
Yeah, Zinzenbrook. Unfortunately, he's tucked in on someone, so we are just going to have to take the line hit with him, I think.
Yeah, well, injury on a Chorf would be good. Mm-hmm. But if you use him and then Vanity Pass and succeed this turn, he could have handed off with the Chorf again.
Yeah.
So he could try it next turn also and get a level up that way.
Yeah. I mean, he's still got 2 turns here, so he could just charge forward. He's not going to. He's not going to try for it. He could have put this through into extra time. To be quite honest, though, if I'm Rakso, I probably don't want to go to extra time here.
No.
Because if you go into extra time, you're losing another 3 players. So he's better off just protecting the players that he needs to protect and maybe going for the Vanity Pass. No, he's going to fail the pickup.
Doesn't matter.
Reroll.
Well, there's no scoring threat, so I don't think it's premature to call it GG.
No, I don't think it was premature to call it GG midway through that second half, to be honest, with the amount of removals on hobgoblins. And
especially with the dead ball carrying one. Yeah,
sheer carnage there. I mean, when your Chorf team has only removed one of the opposition's players, it's pretty dire. And quite the return on investment for Ard here. No return on investment whatsoever for Rakso with the inducements. None of them.
And a KO more.
Lasted. Yeah, another KO. At least he's safe.
Another armor break.
Mm-hmm. It's been messy, hasn't it? Just going to step out of the way and make things a bit more difficult. Dollar Bowler runs back. Just to make sure. We're just going to flee from the other Chorfs just to make sure that we stay nice and healthy. GG's will be going out in a second. That was quite the massacre, really, wasn't it?
It was.
Massive commiserations to Rakso. I'm really not sure there's a great deal that he could have done differently there. You can argue that he didn't quite appreciate the threat that Dollar Bowler presented in that first half. But that's pretty much the case with everybody that I've seen play against Ard.
I think the power of Dollar Bowler is a bit of underestimated because of the break tackle.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally under-expect the power of break tackle as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a mistake a lot of people have made this season that I've seen having watched all of Ard's games. I even think I did in our game, but I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. I know I drew with him, which I was quite pleased with. But I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen multiple times in a game, in fact. You think you're safe from him and you really aren't. He's a player who demands your full attention at all times. We are going to smash bunker the Hobgoblin. It's an armor break. Oh, it's a dead. It's a dead. It's like the respect kill, isn't it?
He gets a level up anyway.
Yeah.
He gets his level up.
Yep.
And we see a Vanity Pass.
And the Vanity Pass is good.
And he is MVP ready, the Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
He is maybe becoming the new ball carrier because
The old one is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, commiserations to
but
Rakso. It just the kind of lack of return for the inducements really cost him there, and then it just turned into what we've seen so many times from Ard this season, which is a second half where he just starts deleting the opposition, and then does something crazy like scores with a Minotaur.
And Sinzan broke got the MVP as well, so he leveled up even without
the. Very, very nice. And MVP for Minotauritaria as well. Congratulations to Ard. Well done. That was just carnage.
Congrats, yeah.
Look at that. Buffed Hooves, 48 blocks, 2 KOs, 6 injuries. They actually had 4 less blocks than the Rugby Greats.
7 SPP on Merlin Wizard Giver.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Always good. Crazy.
Oh.
But yeah, it was a good game for the Chorfs. Hard luck to Rakso there. It was a pretty horrible draw to get, I think, at any point. When your team is not developed enough to have kind of a few claw here and there, going up against a team with claw when you're a slow team is kind of death. Not really going to be too sad to see that get nerfed a bit in Blood Bowl 3. So, yeah. Do you know, what else does anyone want to say about that? I mean, it pretty much spoke for itself, didn't it? It was just carnage.
Yeah.
The Mino rolled movement up.
Well...
You take it! Take it! Take it!
What was it, a double 5?
4 plus 6, so it's a standard.
12 plus 6.
Take the movement! Take the movement! He's the new bull!
I don't know. There's a few choices you could give to him. He's tempted to take the armor up. Nah. Armor up.
Yeah, do it! Do it! Go for the meme!
That's just serious bloat. If it's a regular level up, which it is, what do you think you take on that bull? Grab?
But he gets Juggernaut, so I think grab is the way to go. I think guard or
grab on him.
Guard would be good as well, considering he's got stand firm. It just makes him an absolute nightmare to deal with. So yeah, I think it's probably going to be guard. Yeah, you can't take grab with frenzy. It's true.
Yeah, it's either stand firm or guard now.
Yeah.
Go for the movement up for the meme.
Yeah, I think it's got to be guard there. The movement up would be funny, admittedly, or AV up would be funny, but of strictly limited use. And he's already giving people a wizard. You don't want him to be like need a rename to like Merlin Eldril Giver or something.
Well, if you take the armor up, he is getting AV9, which makes him a bit better.
Okay, so on that note, I guess we'll call it there. I will thank Aldar and Mortipherous for joining me tonight, especially considering I was going into this expecting to have to cast it on my own. So it's been an absolute pleasure as always, lads.
Yeah, fun and a good laugh. Thank you. Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, not so many metal puns this time, but just lots of carnage. So
no. We'll go for that next time.
Yeah, for sure.
We have another chance for that.
Indeed, we do. I will be casting again tomorrow. I will be casting the Noobtown Smashers game against Maximum Retata. That is slightly later than this one. I think it starts at 8 or 8:30. So do join me if you are about for that tomorrow. And you two, of course, have a standing invitation to come and talk nonsense over the top with me, because I mainly talk nonsense and you're sensible.
I just have a small call out to your stream.
Yeah, sure.
If anybody want to cast or able to cast, we got quite a few games that needs casters. If it is both one more today and we got tomorrow, and
yeah, unfortunately this was the season that a lot of the bigger streamers, bigger casters have kind of decided to sit out for a season or two. So we are kind of a bit thin on the ground in that respect. So if you have had thoughts about casting and your rig can handle it and you haven't done it, feel free to pick our brains about it. I can certainly give you some advice. And I'm pretty sure you could
always happy to co-cast.
Exactly, you probably convince one of us experienced casters to come and sit in on you and help you out with the casting.
And I'm happy to co-cast from time to time as well. Mm-hmm. So
I'm also from time to time, but only from time to time.
so
Does
always.
the day have a Y in it? If the day has a Y in it, Aldar will cast on it.
At least for a time, except if it's Wednesday evening.
Aha, okay. So that's the one time that Aldar is not available. He's off doing his Viking-y things, presumably.
No, I'm playing pen and paper.
Okay, drinking mead. Yeah, funnily enough, that's my pen and paper night as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and one other thing for those who are interested, I play in another league called REBBL, and on Sunday evening, although we haven't locked down the time just yet, I will, for the first time in however many seasons I've been playing REBBL, it's got to be up to like 7 or 8 now, be playing against my very own flesh and blood brother, who will be joining me on stream so that we can shit talk each other the entire time. So, if you
good lord, that sounds entertaining.
It should be good fun. He's better at me. He's better than me at Blood Bowl, but I arguably have the better team than him this time round. So it will be my humans with their Uber Ogre versus his Underworld Goblins.
So it basically comes down to Nuffle.
Pretty much.
Better team versus better player.
Yeah.
Nuffle decide. Yeah, Nuffle, take the wheel, have fun.
But yeah, so it will be our first competitive match against each other in a league since my stupid 1-minute league, like when I was in college in REBBL. So in over 2 years. So that'll
Does your brother also play in REBBL?
He used to. He doesn't at the moment because of the scheduling issues.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so do join us for that on Sunday if you're about.
Yeah.
It will be a good laugh, and you can all laugh at us just mocking each other's genitals and, you know, saying, "Ha, your mum's fat" and things. So yeah, on that note, I will say good night, and I will.
Good night, mate.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
See you around.